Hello and welcome back to our sixth and final check-in for the California Tiny House project. To go over the summary, some of the tasks that we went over in this the past 2 weeks were measure solution performance, analyze performance measures, assess solution limitations, assess enterprise limitations, and recommend actions to increase solution value. Through using the techniques of benchmarking, metrics, and key performance indicators, lessons learned, document analysis, and focus group, we were able to measure different metrics, the solution implemented, affected, or changed from the current state. We were also able to identify the weakness of the solution implemented and take action to strengthen those weaknesses, as well as create strategies to handle the pain points the solution created without knowing unless it was implemented. So again, we're using the BACCM model, Business Analyst Core Concepts model, for the change. For Sprint 6, what changes can be made to the solution to make it better? So based on metrics that we gathered and analyzed, what can do to change the solution to make it an even better fit for the project. The need is what needs were and were not met with the solution. The solution would be what the solution will be after analyzation and metrics collected to make it a stronger fit for the project. The value we analyzed and took a lot of metrics, and so what the value is the solution's bringing to the company as of today, and context would be how can California Tiny House move forward after implementing the solution, what's next on their playing field with this new state that they're now living in. So the first task that we went over was measure solution performance, and for this we did benchmarking and market analysis. You'll see at the top we reviewed some competitors, house sales, customer project engagement, and utility usage are the areas we decided to compare against. And then we looked at Tiny Heirloom, New Frontier Tiny Homes, and Modern Tiny Living. And those are the companies we compared to see what their sales were like, customer project engagement, and utility usage. And from those metrics, we were able to identify some things that we could do to get ourselves to the benchmark and some of the things we surpassed on. So it was very useful information. We also sent out surveys, and we met with these people to gather more information on what we can do to better achieve those benchmark numbers. For analyzed performance measures, we use metrics and key performance indicators. And this would be a chart showing old way versus new way and how the company has changed, good or bad. From the chart above, metrics can be taken to show what other opportunities California Tiny House has to grow their operation even further, things they can do to improve the requirements implemented. The data will be collected on a monthly basis in a report and analyzed for trends. There will be different reports to analyze for the different areas of measurement. And the results of the reports will be compared with prior month's results, analyzed against the most recent benchmarks results gathered to really keep us moving forward in our growth. So assess solution limitations. We use lessons learned. So for this, we got together and we talked about the project as a whole, what we can do to be better for next time, what we missed, what opportunities we have, and there were a few. We did find some. This was a very good meeting. Next is assess enterprise limitations, and for this we use document analysis. So we broke it down and created different documents for each section. So we broke it down in stakeholder impact analysis, organizational structure, and operations assessment. And for the different things, we used different techniques to gather information for these different sections. But most of all, we used Excel to put all of the results in so they can be analyzed easier and manipulated to give us answers to our questions on what we can do to improve these areas and create a better solution than the one we implemented. And last, for recommend actions to increase solution, we use focus grouping. So all of us got together from the different departments. We brought to the table things we've heard and seen, and we talked about what we can do to be better, what opportunities there were, and now that we've implemented the solution and it's been going for a while, what other areas of opportunity are there? So that was very successful as well. So concluding this meeting and this project, benchmarking and market analysis worked great for measure solution performance because it showed us where we are compared to the competition and where we need to be. For analyzed performance measures, metric and key performance worked well because we were able to see the data on how the solution was working after implementation. Lessons learned worked well for solution limitations because it opened our eyes to things we didn't think of what we can do for the next project. In assess enterprise limitations, document analysis worked really well because we were able to document all the metrics that were being compiled from the solution so we could analyze them. Lastly, for recommend actions to increase solution, we used a focus group to discuss everything that was seen and heard and created a plan to strengthen the weak areas of the solution and make it better than planned. It was wonderful working with you. I hope to continue helping California Tiny House in the future. I'll see you next time.